Hi, my name is Chris Levick, and I am doing my video defense on my thesis paper, which is about the C-TPAT program. Uh, I would like to share a few concerns that I have with the C-TPAT program, and also some things that I agree with that some other people may not. Starting off, the C-TPAT program was invented after the 9/11 attacks. It was basically a way for us to secure our borders and to make sure that things were being shipped safely and soundly without anything being added on the side. The program has been doing a great job so far and is growing very rapidly. So that's one of my concerns, is it's growing too fast for the program to keep up and to catch up with the high demand that shipping has become. There's thousands and thousands of shipping companies now that use this program, and the U.S. requires that if for any incoming imports to be a part of this program in order to ship to the United States. So that's also a big reason why there's thousands of companies that have to do this. But the thing is, the staffing is very small compared to the vast amount of work that needs to be done to make sure that our borders are safe. I think there's roughly over 2,000 people, CBP inspectors, and for only being 2,000 people, that is not very much when you're talking about the whole globe. It's, the world is becoming more and more connected, and globalization is becoming the way of the future. And so with this program, it's partnering up with the AEO, which is the program that they have over in Europe, which is a very solid program, I must say. And then they also have many very good requirements and standards that they have. Then the United States also is partnered up with Mexico and Canada, which is called the FAST program. These programs are great. I feel that that's the way of the future. We need to become more connected as a security unit to ensure that we are up to date with not just what's going on with the world, but taking it to a step forward to prevent and to make sure that we are a step ahead of anyone that may try to hurt the United States or anyone else. Being a step ahead is a huge advantage, and with the communication that we would have with the other countries and programs would give us a huge advantage. Just knowing that what to look out for, or what kind of tactics are being used over here, and just being able to learn off each other. That's huge. We can also talk about the requirements of the C-TPAT program. The requirements are vague, and that some may argue that's an issue, but I strongly feel that it's actually an advantage for the C-TPAT program. With having a vague set of requirements means a few things. One, that criminals, terrorists, whoever, cannot take advantage and find loopholes in that list of requirements. I feel that that's being vague and not very open to what's the requirements makes it harder for criminals to smuggle or do whatever they want to do. Then the other is the flexibility that comes with being vague. That's not a bad thing. Flexibility is a great thing to have with security, because not every shipping company or any person that you deal with is going to be the same. I mean, that goes for everything. And then having that flexibility with this program means a few things. That one, the shipping companies are going to be happy because it's more fit to help them out, make sure that things run smoothly, but also the security programs, are doing the best job that we can in making sure that everyone is being attended to equally and to the fullest that their unique standards may require. I feel that's huge, and it should not be changed. But some things I do feel that should be changed are obviously the staffing. Like I mentioned, it's just roughly over 2,000 people. it's not very good. But then also training will come with the people, with the staffing. Uh, I feel that a weekly to monthly basis of training programs need to be implemented all the time, because everything is constantly changing in the world, and that includes terrorist groups and tactics that they may use, or whoever. So by constantly updating ourselves and training ourselves and working smarter, we can accomplish more and prevent more from happening. The training is a vital thing, and I feel that we needed a very fast and up-to-date training program with our C-TPAT program. Also, with the program comes what is slipping through. How do we tell what is getting through our borders, and if we're doing a good job or not. It's really hard to tell if we are or not, because we have no control group. But with training and staffing as it is now, our rates of catching weapons, guns, or weapons of mass destruction, drugs, human trafficking, it's hard to say. We're doing a very good job at it, but I feel that there's still stuff that we're missing because of the lack of people that we have. It's kind of a chain reaction. The more people we have, the better job we're going to do and catch more things, which will help out everyone in the long run. By getting more people is going to do the domino effect. We're going to slowly knock down the drug amounts that are getting past our borders, the weapons, and the human trafficking. All that is all together. It's all tied together. With the training. The training will definitely make things easier and easier to for the inspectors to catch what's out there. To make sure that they are doing to the fullest that they can. So that will help with the numbers of making sure to know what how good of a job they are doing or not. But with the program itself, the severity of it is huge. I mean, the United States is the powerhouse of the globe right now. They have probably the biggest target on their back for groups that do not like them. The United States has ties with many countries, so there's many different avenues that they can use in order to to target the United States and try to hurt them any way they can. And so my other concern with the C-TPAT program is that the size, the growing number, and the lack of staffing is my biggest concern. It's vital that we have the amount of people working and doing a good quality job, because the bigger we grow, the bigger the C-TPAT program grows, the more chances there are, the more variables there are to the program, and to make sure that things are are loopholes. There's more opportunities out there with the growing numbers for terrorist groups or organized crime or whatever to find any one of those things, take advantage of it, and hopefully they can play their odds and see if they can get through customs or not. With the growing demand, I strongly urge that the C-TPAT program increases their staffing. I mean, it's a necessity, and they're not doing it right now. That's a huge concern. The program is doing great. There's connections with the rest of the world with that, but the thing is, with more connections, more variables, like I said, leads to more opportunities for bad things to happen. And with the lack of cargo being inspected as it is right now, it's a very big risk that the United States is taking with not inspecting all the stuff that they get. So that's if they were to start inspecting everything, yes, the shipping times and delivery times are going to slow down, but then also we're going to be catching more and more drugs, weapons, trafficking, all that stuff. It'll make for better quality work. So My paper will illustrate these topics more, and I strongly